Hello there lads, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I'm gonna talk about Necromancer Story, a fantastic game. Really. It's quite amazing. So unique. It really has this gritty feeling. And it is just an amazing game. This game, it follows a man who dies and becomes a necromancer. And soon he will wield the most powerful abilities and to even resurrect the dead. That is the power of a necromancer. And this game, it is just made it so flawlessly. The game developers, they have executed this project perfectly, but I feel that some things are lacking. Some things that could clearly make the game better. And I am here to count up some of those. Here we go. Oh, and before I begin, I just want to tell you that this is my opinion on how to make the game better. You can of course have your own opinions. And if you want to share those opinions, please leave them in the comments down below. So, it is no secret that Necromancer Story is quite long, but it's not long enough. We don't get to choose, and we don't get to replay all the adventures. And what I mean by a longer story is maybe we needed 2 more adventures. Since this game is really good, it's really unique, it's really creative, and this is something that we need to make the game more fulfilling. Necromancer Story has a bunch of different powers, from resurrecting the dead, or controlling an already live enemy, or to even make them enraged and fight until they die, or maybe summoning an alter ego. Necromancer Story has a lot of powers, or just a bunch. But maybe it would be great in a sequel, or for a potential update to this game, to introduce more powers. Like, for example, some sort of magic aura that can defend the necromancer against any attack. It sounds more like a wizard or a magician, but I think it would work with the necromancer. Or maybe to give your revived allies some sort of gear. Imagine a goblin like these. They have nothing. They have a pair of slippers. But now what if we could make them wear plate armor? Now that would be really something. And I would very much look forward to it. For those of you who have played Necromancer's story, you would know that there is only one map. The empty plains. The green plains surrounded by a grey and almost eerily background with only a moon. And I would like to change this. I would like to give Necromancer's story more maps, or I would like if it had more maps, like, for example, a desert, or maybe a goblin village. You see, when you select where to fight, and you select goblin, that is goblin village. But there is just plains. What if there were an actual goblin village, surrounded by houses and other goblins that just walked around, minding their own business? And this would be really interesting to see what happens when you slay a goblin. What consequences the actions of the Necromancer might give. This is really, really interesting, and I would love to see new maps in a potential update for Necromancer's story or a sequel. Because I really hope there will be a sequel. It would be really cool if we could dual wield a weapon. To say a sword. To wield 2 swords to inflict double damage. Or maybe 150% damage. This would be really interesting because then we could actually focus purely on offense. And I think this is something that players would like to do. And also new animations for attacking. Attacking has 3 animations. They are really repetitive, and maybe it will really help to add more animations. This would be really cool. Really. And for those of you wondering, maybe we should have a shield in both hands. I say, well, you wouldn't do any damage then. You need to have at least one weapon or hands. Yes, it is really quite fun to use, just be unarmed. And to actually fight. You can't last long though, but it is something unique. Somebody should do a hands-only challenge in Necromancer's story. Might it be me? It might not. It might be another. I am sure of it. Now this is something that I really, really, really want. Custom battles. Imagine you could click on a button to just choose whatever you want, to choose which enemies you want to fight, how much health they would have, what gear they would have. And all this would really be interesting. And I am sure of it, that it would be really interesting to see that you could fight bosses and all the enemies you want to fight. I am sure of it. And I am also sure, and I hope, that you all have enjoyed this video. I counted up 5 things I would love to see in Necromancer story, and I am thankful, so thankful that you have watched this video. Thank you all, and I'll see you in the next one.